We back, bro.
We here.
We here.
We is here.
He's here.
Sonic,
He's live.
Sonic College Studio.
Yeah, you got it right.
Once again, yeah, I got it right now. We here. Episode 50, aka Mike Singletary.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the legends of Chicago Bears.
Yes.
I can't think of no other 50 in Chicago.
Oh no.
But only Mike
50,
Singletary.
50 Cent.
Who was 50 for the Wait. I said Chicago.
He's a legend.
Who was 50 for the Bulls?
A bomb.
Ed Neely.
Oh my
Yeah,
super
Maybe,
bomb.
maybe no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody
Not
fact
worth
check
the
that.
Bulls could have 50 L's a season. I'll tell you that much.
True.
Yeah.
True.
As of
But so Latisse, something special is happening today.
Yes.
With the Some of This, Some of That podcast.
Yes.
Now on YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, coming soon to Twitch.
Yes. Go y'all.
Rack
There's
it
a
up.
little bit
Rack it
something
up.
going on today, Tise. What is
Woo!
it? What is it? What's happening today?
It's our anniversary.
Hey, anniversary.
Yeah.
Hey.
My best friend here, so I can act crazy today.
Yeah.
Good.
Is that their best song though?
Got a little enforcement.
No.
I had an argument with somebody.
No,
It's a what?
It's anniversary day best song.
No,
Tony,
it's
Tony,
not.
Tony.
Not
No.
Why
Tony,
would that be their best song?
No, it's not.
It's up there.
but it's
It's
not,
not,
their best.
though.
It's not top three.
No, why?
No, I
I
mean
got
they had.
lay
they
head on
had
my pillow.
That's
Pillow.
like saying your favorite song is, Frosty the
That's
Snowman.
all I asked.
It's
Oh,
short.
that's
Frosty
Frosty
Just
the
one time.
What the fuck is wrong with Frosty?
I mean, nothing, but we only want to hear it at
Oh.
Christmas.
Wait.
We only want to hear it's
Wait,
her
wait.
anniversary.
Frosty
at our
can
anniversary
wait.
time.
Right. Anniversary lay in my pillow. Just you and me.
Just
me and you.
Whatever.
You don't know
It's
the
two
song.
people in the room, goddamn it. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
just
That's
me and
it.
you, and
But hey, real quick, like you said, this is our anniversary. Show number 50.
Congratulations, y'all.
Tise, real talk.
Mhm.
Real talk, Tise. Let's be real. Let's keep it 100. Did you think we was gonna make it?
I think we was gonna make
Yeah, you
it
think we was gonna
to
make it?
a year.
One whole year.
When somebody repeats your question, bro, look at them sideways. You heard. I know you heard him though.
First of all, that means I'm gathering my thoughts.
Uh-huh.
So, okay. So as I was going to say,
Mhm.
so yeah, I did, but I ain't gonna act like it was like some days I was like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
because it's I think people think like they see like the finished product of the
Mhm.
podcast.
That's a
And
lot
they
of
think
work.
it's just you get on the mic and you just start talking and that's it. And it's like, yeah, it's not. That's not it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so when you starting off, you don't have like a whole team. It's just you are the team. Your production, your video, your
Yeah.
audio,
All
your
that. Content.
your editor, you
Yeah.
do all
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
it's a lot. So when you're doing that on top of everything you have to do, it's hard. So yeah,
Whoa.
it was Paul's king over here. So yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I thought we would. I knew it was gonna be rough. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? But it's just easier because we got decades. So it's easy when we talk because this is an extension of what we always do.
Yeah,
Always.
because y'all love to talk anyway. So.
Well,
This is perfect.
I felt like it was some days I was like, damn, man, it's already a day to record, and it was hard. But
It's
Oh
hard.
my God.
I understand though with the way when you commit to something,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a type of person I don't like to quit.
Mm-hmm.
So if I say I'm gonna commit, I'm gonna commit.
There you
Even
go.
the days when I don't want to do it.
For
Yeah.
your PG,
But-
bro.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been some days I didn't really feel like recording, but after I was recording, after we did it, I felt
Right.
better.
Right.
Because it was like, okay, I got a chance to do this. We
Right.
talked about this.
Right.
And then, just going through the week, so much stuff happens during the week.
Absolutely.
And I swear, sometimes I'll be like, man, I can't wait to do the show.
Yeah. Because you got to. It's like you
Got
got to
something
get
to talk
out.
about.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to say something ignorant. I
Yeah.
can't wait to get this off. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's been a year. It's been one of those years where I'm the type of person, when we said we was going to start this, I really didn't ask any of my friends to listen. I really didn't like every week send them a text and be like, hey, subscribe to the
People
show,
fuck
do
with you,
this
fuck
and
with
that.
you, bro.
Because my whole thing was,
Come on.
we gonna put it out here, Tise,
Mhm.
and whoever mess with it,
Right.
Yeah.
and we're gonna keep going.
Right.
Negative, positive,
Absolutely.
because you have to have that type of laser focus, because everybody not gonna like what you say.
Right.
Everybody is
Or
not
have your
gonna
back.
agree with you, which is what I want.
Right.
I want that. I don't want no cookie cutter. Well, I agree with y'all. Y'all good. No, I want somebody to be like, man, that was trash. Y'all
Right.
said this,
Right.
you wrong. I want that.
Right.
Because I ain't gonna get offended, especially
Right.
if I know, like, especially if you ain't no troll. Like,
Right.
I know if you somebody that's got a difference of opinion, then I want that. But
Right.
I mean, we made it here. You see, we got these shirts now.
Yeah.
Got the logos. You know,
Yeah.
that took some. That was shaky because we went through a bunch of people.
And we still working out.
We still working that out. So
yeah.
we still want to do merch because we want people to wear our stuff.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
And
again,
pay y'all for
Y'all
it.
got some for sale already? You got some up on the
well,
Not
you know,
yet. We
not
still-
yet. That's what
yeah.
we're trying to work on.
Yeah, we
Wow.
still working on
This
it.
low,
Silly.
this low key the model too though. These
Right.
the models right here.
Yeah.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
modeling right now
Right.
on set, on
But
site.
look, before we get too deep, so everybody
Whoa.
is watching live, just so you know, we got two guests here, two of our close friends. When we started the show for our 1 year anniversary, you know, we wanted to have our friends in the building, and so we did send out a text to our friends, and we got some on camera, some off camera. So we want to just know they included in our conversation today. So that's my best friend Kaya. That's our other friend Abasi over there.
Well,
And-
hold on. I'm gonna introduce him because the other friend Abasi.
Yeah.
To me,
Our other friend.
he's
Over
not.
there.
To me, he's not my
Well,
other
introduce
friend.
your friend.
This-
Y'all
this-
just share friends.
For as long as you've known Kaya, this is how long I've known Abasi.
Whatever.
And don't do me,
Longer.
Corey, because as long as you know Latisse, that you know me longer.
That's hilarious,
So
man.
yeah,
That's
So
why-
call
That's
me
his little friend
your
over there.
best friend
That's why he's
too.
a little friend. So my little friend Abasi, my little 20 plus years, almost 30 years of Abasi, I've been knowing her.
My love.
So,
Shit, man.
Corey, how old
Yeah.
are you?
42.
We got 40 years in the game.
That's a long time.
That's a long
Yeah.
time.
So again, that's why I said
There you go.
I couldn't just say other friend
That's
to him
hilarious.
because he just 2 years
Yeah.
older than me, a year older than me.
Yeah.
So again, I've been knowing him since I was.
We wasn't
Fucking
slighting
10.
Bossy, was we? Latisse?
No, I really wasn't.
Thank y'all.
I
I,
really
felt
wasn't.
something in my
Yeah,
spirit.
thank
That's
you.
all. I just
What
felt
you
it.
want me to
Accountability is a
hit?
real
He
thing.
I
just like to
felt
be
it.
shady.
I just
You
felt
want
some
me
She
shade.
said over there.
He came in disrespectful.
This is my
So,
other
him
friend,
over there.
Bossy.
This was his fault.
Ladies first,
He
and
came
then
in
she
here with
introduced
this-
her other
with this
friend.
Lakers,
Oh yeah, can't help it though.
stuff
You know,
on.
my
and,
cancer,
Lord.
my
you
cancer gonna be
know,
purple and gold, man. I can't help it. That's what it is.
Y'all baby glad this got
Hey,
But real talk though, really quick though. I mean, when y'all kicked it off, I was happy for y'all. I was pushing and root for y'all at the same time, man, because everybody can't do it.
Mhm.
And y'all two great motherfuckers doing great shit, man. You know, so I tune in when I can, but y'all already said it. Y'all be busy doing this. We be busy doing other show. So I'm glad y'all hit 50, and I don't see no end in sight, man. You know,
Yeah.
salute.
Thank
Absolutely.
you, man. I
we
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. And Corey, you said something about, you didn't kind of put it out to your friends, like, I want y'all to go and listen to this. I think sometimes it's really good. You can actually save yourself a little bit of disappointment sometimes,
Facts.
because every time you do something, it doesn't mean that everybody that's closest to you
Right.
will be your supporters.
Right.
And a lot of times, unfortunately, as entrepreneurs, that's not your biggest supporter. Where you
Right.
sow, where you
True.
invest is not
True.
always where you're going to get your return.
True.
Definitely.
So, letting it just kind of be, putting it out there, getting those other people that just love what you do because you all are great at what you do. That's the best way to do it. And you're doing a great job. I mean, I'm going to tell you you're great just because I don't lie to my friends. If it was trash, I would just be like, it's trash. But
just wrap it
y'all
up.
are
And
excellent.
that's that's the type of person I am.
Yeah.
I'm a face value type
Yeah,
person. Like,
absolutely.
tell me
The
it
best way.
sucked. Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I go home and cry, but then I'm gonna try to figure
I
out.
ain't gonna cry,
but just
I'm gonna try to
fix
fix
it.
it.
Right.
But I ain't gonna be in the moment like, man, you just a hater. No, I ain't like that, man.
But he didn't like my
I
show.
learned
Somebody gonna love it.
one thing about
Absolutely.
learning sports. You have to learn about constructive criticism, good
Right.
or bad.
Oh,
You got to
my
be able
God,
to
that's
take
easy.
it. You got to
Yeah.
be able to take it.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what I try to use in my everyday life. So,
Absolutely.
but with that said, let's toast. Tise, one whole year.
Well, whole year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Salute,
Salute.
Salute.
And like, ah.
Y'all funny as hell.
Like, remember Martin did that.
So, all
Wow.
right, Tise, now we got to get into the bullshit. Now let's get into it.
All right.
To this show. We got a nice little lineup.
Oh boy.
Y'all always do. Y'all always
Let me
do.
get a
Yeah.
rewind.
That tell Tise all the time. You know everything. Whatever's going on in the
I
world.
thought you ain't a lot of your friends.
Huh?
See, that's what we know.
She
Wow.
do know
Wow.
everything. I don't be knowing nothing going on.
I don't-
Everything
I'm
on the
black out- I'm
internet,
black
on
out
the
haters.
news. I be like,
Wow.
how do you know that?
Y'all good for each other.
All the show. We're great for each other.
Absolutely. There you go.
Don't do that.
I hear
tag
this. I'm
team
telling
over
you,
here.
y'all the road warriors. I don't even,
Show is.
Lettice, real
If she
quick,
rocking or rolling.
what
Oh,
was
You
your-
yeah.
better believe it.
what was your favorite moment of all our episodes?
My favorite, I had a bunch. I like the episodes that we did with the men.
Oh,
giving
yeah.
their perspective on
Yeah.
relationships, and then the ones with the women. Kai was on that one too.
Yep.
That was really good because I think a lot of people, we got a lot of feedback post those episodes. People saying that the conversation was good, and it like I don't know, it made them see certain things differently. So that was one of my favorite ones. I also like the one that we did on mental health. That was one of the ones we had early on, and I think I want to revisit that again this year because that's just something that's ongoing. Yep. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. It's a lot. We had some really dope guests, and so hopefully this next lineup that we got with guests coming up, we have the same thing. But yeah, it's I think those are two episodes that stood out for me.
Yeah, for me, the one we did with the men, that was really good. And then the one we did, we had everybody on there.
That was really good.
Because those comments was flying.
Sure was.
It was. But anytime you get talking about relationships or Badussy, you just go.
Everybody know
it's gonna be
3-hour episode.
It's gonna be some
comments.
Absolutely. Some comments.
That was at least 3 hours, I believe.
It was.
Yeah,
it was close to 3 hours.
And the thing about it is, I was completely engaged the whole time.
Yeah,
sure was.
It wasn't 3 hours of just like bull. It was like real.
But see, the thing is, into that show, and you know this too, Abasi, that took a lot of time to prepare because we had to figure out who we wanted on the show.
It's like matchmaking,
We didn't just want anybody on there. We want
wise.
people who gonna actually
contribute to the conversation.
And contribute and have strong opinions
and have different
and
opinions.
stand on it though, but stand on the opinions. Don't waver just because she a female. Like I'm not saying that's disrespectful.
Because brothers do that.
But I know brothers do that. They try
don't
to
back down.
Down.
This ain't
Kate,
right. But I had people on there, brothers on that I know they gonna stand on their comment, their opinion.
You was supposed to that
I was jealous as hell watching that episode.
You was.
Oh hell yeah! What you mean?
Yeah.
There was this one guy on there. He just kept getting on my nerves.
Who's that?
The one that was in the swinging chair, he kept getting up. He had on a hat. I was like,
was that
Greg? That's Greg.
Shout out to Greg, man. Shout out to Greg.
He stood on his opinion, but I was like, sir,
but
please.
Greg is very opinionated.
He's also very smart too, though.
He's a smart dude. Very smart dude.
But that's what's supposed to happen when people interact, though. You're supposed to bounce ideas and thoughts off each other because you may learn something that you never thought was the truth.
Right.
And now you can add that to your arsenal or what the fuck ever. But when you interact with people are so set in their ways and doing how they do it, how they think. I know I am.
Especially
I think I'm right now, and I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
I think I'm correct right now. You know what I'm saying? But you would tell me something that rocked my foundation, and I can add that to my toolbox.
Yeah, for sure.
That's,
Especially at this age, like I said, when you 40, you think you already have everything figured out
now.
Right. I mean, and to a degree you do, experience and talk to some things, but at the same time, you still have to always be open, to learning new stuff.
Yeah, with age comes wisdom, but it also comes like a very assured mindset.
Absolutely.
That's
some wise, but what I know, I ain't listening to nothing.
That's the benefit of everybody having a different story, though.
True.
Everybody got a different story.
Women's favorite line, you don't know my story. That's actually the benefit of that. That's the benefit. Everybody got a different story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it takes you different places and journeys.
But when a woman says that, I believe her. I take her at face value.
I don't need a story.
Ain't no telling what
you said you fuck one person, you fuck five.
It's always time five.
I don't know if they.
What did J. Cole say? J. Cole said you got to add 3.
You got to multiply by 3.
If a woman says she has sex with 5 dudes, it's really 15.
Oh Lord.
Well, see, and I got blasted on another show for saying this. I say, blasted.
Okay.
That's that. Y'all ain't got a sound effect for that. Good. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have booked me. But yeah, I said people was
about to buy one. Say it again.
People were saying that body counts are low. If you from your sexual start, if you started like at 14 or 15, which a lot of people did in our age, in Generation X, they did. And you're 43 now. You should be at like 10. I'm looking like, who the fuck y'all know?
At 10?
Yeah, 10, 15 is respectable. 20. I'm looking like Joe Moggs in their 40s and 60s.
Yeah, Mike, you gotta go up.
But I got killed online for that. I got murdered online for that. I'm looking like y'all being too modest and y'all lying to yourselves.
Okay, are we saying that if you started having sex early that you turned into a whore?
No.
And you had lots of partners, so did you be like
20,
30, 40 people by the time you turn 40? Is that what we're saying?
I'm saying
no, he's saying
people fuck.
Yeah, and I would, most people that I know.
What if they went through a time of celibacy? That
sure, that's fine. But a lot,
like the miles on the car during the pandemic, just
at 14,
shrunk it down a little bit. Yeah,
it's next to celery, bro. It's in the organic fruit department.
Next to celery,
celibacy.
Absolutely.
You celibate?
Yeah.
All right, this show finna end early because we don't do line. We don't do that.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Why is that so hard to believe?
Huh?
Why is that hard to believe?
We on camera. Live.
Why are you saying hi? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
appalled.
Ladies and gentlemen, Letice is standing on it.
There you go. Face value.
She know what
Face
she
value,
Face
know.
value.
Thank
There
You
we
don't
go.
know her story.
I showed
Hello.
You weren't there.
Hey, Kaya, I don't know that version. You damn right. Definitely don't know that version.
Y'all don't see, man.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Don't do my friend.
This was not in the show lineup.
Sure wasn't,
Okay,
though.
next.
But y'all know y'all asked to come on the show, though, bro. It's all good.
No,
You
It's
know,
all right.
I love
No.
y'all, man. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, though.
That's what you
that's
here
how we
for.
got you here.
That's definitely what you here for. But again, the relationship topics always, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Juan T.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Shout out to my
Yeah.
cousin.
She's tremendous.
Hey,
She
Juan.
is tremendous.
Did not know
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
was related.
Yep. It's
Juan
right.
for
Well,
president.
Jesus.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
people said that too.
I'm like,
Other people was
Yeah.
texting me like, they related. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. No, we're
Yeah.
we're closer cousins than people think. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
It ain't a whole lot of Teagues. If your name Teague, they
Yeah.
like where
Right.
you at.
That's
Yeah.
how I found out we was like, if you're Teague in Chicago, there's not a lot of us. And we said to figure it out. We finally figured it out.
It
It
was
was like,
good.
oh, we cousins.
She told some good stories.
Yeah.
She told us how she got started.
Yeah.
And it was one of those like she's Chicago.
From the mud,
Yeah.
bro. She
From-
from
so-
the
And she
mud.
has so many connections. She's done so much stuff.
Yes.
I've worked with her on a couple events with her, but she's so humble. She's so dope. And I find
Absolutely.
that the most successful people are some of the most humble people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Except for Floyd.
I love
except
to
for
say
Mike. Except for Muhammad.
Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather.
Except
Floyd
for 50.
Mayweather.
Except for I got long list these
You
miles.
got a long
And
list.
I ain't going to get what you're saying,
He
though. 'cause
might be
you
humble.
right.
Do you know these people personally?
Yeah, absolutely.
You met Floyd?
We're gonna
Okay,
get him.
call him. Let me see.
All right, hold
He
on.
said when we gonna
Anyway,
get him. Yeah.
I don't care who tell it. They just want to be
All right.
You
told.
know who else? You know who else I enjoyed too, Bo?
Hmm?
Well, we had Bossy on the show.
Yeah. Shout out to Ron.
Ron.
Our homie Ron.
Bossy.
Yeah.
AKA Bossy.
I
That's
thought y'all
our
said my
other
name, my
brother.
stupid ass. I'm like, boss? Yeah, no, though.
No, not
Our
Bossy.
40-year dude.
Bossy.
Another 40-year dude we
Yeah.
dealt with.
What do you do?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did that,
NBA
the NBA
agent.
episode.
Yeah, so we
I
talked
do
about
remember
NBA.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Talked
absolutely.
about
dope.
the NBA and
That was
Yeah.
his run, being doing what he's been doing, how long he's been doing, all the stuff he's done, and
Yeah.
people he's met.
Yeah.
Like he was actually at Draymond's wedding this past weekend.
Oh, for real?
'Cause
Yeah.
Draymond and
I
him
went
were
through
tight.
with the switch and the drum.
Yeah,
Stop
He
playing with me.
manifested his life. 'cause
He
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 definitely
State.
did.
in his
He
mind, he's
definitely
always
did.
that's the
been in that
thing. He
place.
always in his
manifested that.
mind. That's what he always said he wanted to do.
Yep.
Is
Since
be
we
in
was
the
kids.
NBA somehow.
Yeah.
And he did it.
But you see what y'all
Literally.
just said without saying that y'all have placed a value and even told the listeners the value of having long-term relationships with people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
40-year guy, 40-year, long time, bro, and we still here. And I
Yeah.
think the short, I ain't trying, I pivot fast as hell, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats in our youth, a lot of cats, our youth today are missing that.
Yeah.
A lot of their friends getting shot.
They did. Yeah.
They ops, they switching gangs. Life just takes them different places because of their
Yeah.
parents, bro.
Yeah.
So I hope this can be an example to people that see this. You know what I'm saying? You share this episode on all your media platforms, bro, and it should show the value of long-term relationships.
Yeah.
For real.
That's
Yeah.
actually it's funny. That was one of our questions too. That
I'm psychic
for
too.
later
Swear
on,
to God,
you
psychic as
psychic.
hell.
Yeah, that was
Fuck.
what for like. But one thing we talk about when we get to talking about friendships is just the importance of friendship because we all been friends for so long.
For a long
and just
time.
like like you said, people they ain't on that. They just
They
go through
not.
friends like
Like water.
Yeah.
But
Like
you know,
it's
it's also
water.
the
Like body count.
like reality TV
Yeah.
is very influential in that as well.
True.
Because all they see is people who say they friends, but all they doing
Discord.
is fighting.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
Discord,
complete discord. It's
Yeah.
everybody's just I'm backbiting and blah
Right.
blah blah. So when they think about friendships,
By
that's their
design, too.
picture of whatever friendship looks
Right.
like.
What-
So
right,
then they
right.
falling out
Yeah.
everywhere you look.
Right.
But that's not what we saw. We was watching Friends and Three's
Who
Company.
keep friends
They
longer?
was
Who keep friends longer, men or women? Just curious.
probably guys.
Oh no.
In
I feel
generally,
like I feel like dudes do.
I do too.
They
in
may keep
general.
friends longer, but see, women communicate more often, I feel like, and in
I
most
agree with that, too.
instances,
Yeah.
which can breed a little bit more,
If I pivot too much, y'all
issues.
tell me shut up, all
You
right?
good. You
All right.
good. You
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but men's may stay friends longer, but y'all don't connect as much as women do.
We
so.
stay, you know
Yeah.
what? We connected without even talking though. I went for a
How?
period without saying you for a long time,
Long
bro.
ass time.
And when I talked to them just like yesterday,
Well,
Right.
women do that
Women
too.
have that too.
Yeah,
I have lots
okay.
of friends like
Yeah,
that. When I
yeah.
say connect, I mean like physically get together, talk,
Oh,
or
yeah,
hang
yeah,
out
yeah.
or whatever.
We got shit to do.
Y'all
Right.
don't do that.
Right, women,
Don't
because
do
we'll
that.
get together on a girls trip, and do that until we're
Girl strip,
75.
huh? Okay.
Right.
Don't
Girl
start.
trip.
I'm just
We'll
saying.
get together on a girls
You
trip
are
until
bringing
we
so much hot
75.
shit right
You
now.
can't go- but if you celibate, you can't go on a
You
girl
can't-
trip.
Why?
I agree. I
That's the
agree.
best
You
time to
can't
go on a girl
Why you
trip,
can't go on a
bro.
girls trip if you celibate?
What you gonna accomplish there? You're not gonna be the designated driver.
First of all, there's so much
Y'all
to
have
do
nothing
on
to do
girls-
with a
I mean,
girls
you
trip.
can.
We
There's
go-
parties.
Yeah, parties,
There's
dinners,
spas,
spas.
The book of Tupac, chapter Me Against the World, song number 4, it's called Temptations.
Here we go.
You go on
Janae,
girls
we
trip
went
now.
to Vegas. We had a
Go get
girls
some
trip.
Tases down.
We didn't do nothing with no men. We was just hanging out.
Vegas
yeah.
don't count.
It don't.
Huh?
When I mean girls trip, I'm talking girls trip like
Bachelorette party, maybe.
yes, and Miami.
Mm.
That's
Where,
different.
Yeah.
where there's nothing but debauchery going on.
That's different.
Well, it's
New
debauchery
Orleans.
going
You
on
sound
in
red
New
on fire.
Orleans, nothing but debauchery.
Corey,
That's none of your business.
Oh, okay.
you don't know our story.
Okay.
Right. That's none of your
Are you gonna
business.
sing this show?
Huh?
Are you gonna sing for the anniversary show?
I
Why
hadn't
you ask
planned
her
on
that
it.
like
Cause
that?
man, first of all, nope.
But
Let's keep going. There
anyway,
you go. Nope.
anyway,
We had, but
No,
we had.
it's not.
We had
I'm gonna ask you again. too.
wait. Before we pivot again, hold on. Before we pivot.
he need to be able to pivot, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, before we do another pivot, reverse pivot, that is. We who else? Juan T. Oh, we had my homie Cameron Smith, who I went to.
That was our
Reds
first. That was
with.
our
Yeah,
first.
That was our
absolutely.
first
Yeah.
guest.
Leon
First guest.
Rogers was on there too, right?
Yeah, we had
Leon,
Leon
yeah.
Ross. So here's the
That's a
thing.
funny dude, man.
With the guests I
Hilarious.
wanted, people was hitting me up like, man, you know everybody, man. Get people on the show that you know. And I'm the type of person, I'm like, I hear you, but I want to grow the show first.
Right.
Mhm.
Like I know I can get my friends to do the
Right.
show for
Sure.
me for an hour. Like
Yeah.
when Leon came on, I reached out to him. Like he cussed me out. He was like, nigga, I was waiting on you to ask me. And he was like, I was gonna go on live radio and talk about your ass and you bring me on your show. But I told him I was
Might have
like,
been good pub.
I was like, man, I had to wait to try to see how we can put more episodes out before we bring the guests.
Yeah.
And he was like, I understand that. And then I told him, I said, whatever you can give us, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. He ended up staying for the whole show.
Good.
That's dope.
Because he was like, man, you my
Fuck
man. And
Leon
he
up.
was,
Even
what he
after the
said.
show, we
Yeah.
talked for a
And after
long
the
time.
show, he stayed for like another 45 minutes.
Don't
All
ignore what I
those
just
talk
said.
show hosts
We
in
the fuck
one
Leon
room.
up.
We the fuck
We
him
the
up.
fuck him
Yeah.
up. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But he another good guy. I've been knowing him for forever.
Yeah.
And my homie, my little brother Cameron Smith, he doing big things out here covering the NBA.
Still in shape for alumni
Still in
games.
shape. Yeah, he's still in shape.
Only one running down the court every single trip.
So we had some good guests. And
We did.
I appreciate the guests. For
No, we had
jumping on.
Jason and Roger on. We
That was
did
another
our-
good show.
That was another good one too.
Because that
Yeah.
just to go back to that show a little bit, we talked about porn, men watching porn,
For research
Mhm.
purposes, though, right?
right?
Okay,
For
cool.
research purposes,
Right.
is that wrong?
Mhm.
That's what we was asking.
What kind of research you doing? We're watching porn.
because
How you think your man get better in the bed?
yeah, and
Are
you,
y'all just doing it?
not only that, but
Yeah, practice. You know,
What?
y'all have 50 people on your.
What world do we live in? Flat or round Earth? Which one?
Not just
y'all
on your
have
list.
who?
Well, you know, he was somebody started at 14. You
Yeah.
know.
My
You
body
have
count is
50
astronomical.
Body, yeah, astronomical
It's
body
unearthly.
counts.
Don't
Practice
play-
makes
don't play with me.
perfect, though.
I'll play on me,
You don't
man.
need no porn.
No, but you have to learn from somewhere. You never
Okay,
learn.
so,
Hey,
you
so
have to
y'all
learn
said
somewhere.
y'all are watching porn for research.
For
purposes.
research.
Hey,
Okay.
because your auntie, your mama don't teach you how to suck no D.
Whoa.
Your uncle and your dad don't teach you how to
They
eat the
gonna
box.
teach you how
It
to
don't
eat no
happen. How you
coochie.
learn it?
You gotta learn somehow.
Yeah, come on, let's keep it a buck here.
Visual helps learning.
Visual learning.
Why do you
Okay.
think when you put them pictures up, who are these people? It'd be old Pinky, old Cherokee,
Yeah.
and old Mr. Marcus. Everybody laugh because you know who the fuck that
You
is.
know who those is.
You know who it is.
Everybody
Who
knows.
are those
but if-
people?
If,
Stop
if
playing with
somebody do laugh,
Who are those
they
people?
know.
No,
They
I
know.
don't.
who they
Are they
are.
porn stars?
Yeah, she
Kaya,
probably
you
really don't know.
Kaya might be the only
she
motherfucker
probably
that
really
don't
Just
know.
because she don't know, she got to
She-
sing now.
She probably really don't
But
know.
Kaya,
Somebody
but
change
Kaya,
You
me.
can sing though.
Kaya,
I
You can-
sing
you
for
can really
money.
sing, though,
but
for real,
Kaya,
for real. All right.
Kaya, at 14 years
I can't
old,
afford it, I'm
that's the
sorry.
only way you got some type
Yep.
of learning experience first.
Lord, at 14,
Yeah.
y'all was watching porn for research.
At 14, they was in the basement at Resurrection, the washroom all the way in the back, doing shit.
Yeah, see, we didn't go to
Absolutely.
Catholic school.
They was at my
so-
crib watching the
Absolutely.
shit.
Y'all Catholics
I
something
fuck
else.
with
Y'all
Jesus.
was on that.
Yeah, we wasn't doing that.
Catholic schools have wrong people. They have though. They
Yeah,
created some of the greatest motherfuckers though.
maybe.
Nah, all
but-
them
Because
names
you know
y'all
the
said
story.
sound like
So, hey,
I don't know. who
listen,
these
man, some of the best
Wesley
head
Pipes.
doctors came out of Catholic school. You hear
I
me?
believe
You hear
that.
me?
So
I
what?
stand
Do a
on
little
it.
dance and shout
Some
for
of the
that.
best head doctors came from Catholic school. I stand on it.
I believe that.
You would know.
You
No, I wouldn't know. I would
He's a good guy though.
I wouldn't know. What I'm saying is, I was told, and these people ain't gonna lie to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. See,
Yeah.
y'all,
Oh,
They won't lie to him.
it's all about wordplay.
okay.
I
Okay,
got
I
you.
feel you. I feel you.
So you said we was not lying on this episode, or what? We
We
lying
not.
now?
What I told you was the
it's
truth.
Same thing. You know,
Right, we
it's
lying
just-
now. Okay,
I'm telling the truth.
I believe you,
Okay.
brother.
We gonna
I definitely
go
believe.
on.
I got you.
Okay?
Resurrection.
I got you, bro.
That's right.
Sense of hustle.
PhD. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
What does stand for?
Pride,
Pride, hustle,
Discipline.
discipline. Don't disrespect that. now.
Pussy, hoe, and dick.
I was getting ready to say. I was getting ready to say. I can think of some other acronyms.
Gotta go put some more on Red's name like that. Come on now.
That's exactly what it stands for. Yeah. But okay.
Yeah,
But
crazy.
yeah, so that was our year right there. That was our
50,
year in review. We had 2
Wait,
studios.
Before you go, what episode did y'all do that shocked y'all? Y'all didn't think it was gonna come off the way it came off, and it was like, it was a great episode.
That's a great question about me.
Good question.
I be getting out y'all. You see how I stutter? So I get happy. I be getting out y'all shows though, man. I be doing a lot, bro. And some of them just be good. I'm like, God, well, all of them be good. But some of them be like, boom, I didn't know this.
That's a good ass question. I'm trying to think. What show do we think
shocked y'all the most?
Yeah, don't sleep on it, bro. Y'all move on and come back to it.
What show did you all have? Did you feel like was the most exciting? The most.
You know what?
The show where you sang.
I know what it is.
Which one for you, bro?
Is when we first put together the men versus women thing.
Yeah.
That's the show.
All of them on there was
we was like, we didn't know how it was gonna be.
Right.
Yeah.
We thought at the time it's a fucking great idea.
Yep.
Y'all loaded the gun on,
but we didn't know how it was gonna be.
And do you know what? It was cool too, because sometimes when you have multiple people on the
Good
show,
gumbo.
it's and then
Good
you know
gumbo.
what? And then in trying to keep order, it wasn't like every talk over each other. It was like it was cool. Everybody was respectful. You talk, I talk, and it was cool. We can respectfully disagree. You know what I'm saying? But it was good.
And I enjoyed being the moderator for that show.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
Y'all didn't have to talk very much.
Yeah, I enjoyed.
Y'all just had to throw the question out there
on the show.
You know,
The work being done for y'all.
Took off, right?
Just let the people talk, say what they feel. Shout out to Glenda too on that show. Glenda,
Glenda,
some gems on that.
Drop a whole bunch of gems on that.
And they got she got a podcast too, y'all. Y'all check out her husband podcast, Love Again.
Love the Married podcast.
Yes, it is for married people. Yeah.
Which
is the marriage rate higher or the divorce rate higher?
Wait, hold on.
See that?
Let me get a rewind. Let me get a rewind. Okay.
That about something else. Okay.
I'm just trying to see.
He's so out of control.
Okay. Boxy want to get out. Let's get into some bullshit.
Okay. Rewind.
Let's get to some bullshit.
That was actually dope though.
Today I told Tise, because I always text Tise when something on my mind, just about shit I see on social media. Because sometimes I be wanting to take it to Facebook, but then the podcaster inside me says, no.
Save it for the pod. Yeah.
Save it for the pod.
So I text Tise this. I'm gonna read it. Because Tise was actually like, this is good. I said, I really believe some women are really attracted to the idea of a toxic man, whether they want to admit it or not. So since we got y'all on here,
some women are really addicted to the idea of a toxic man.
Attracted.
What is attractive about a toxic?
I'm gonna tell you.
That's what I asked him too.
What is attractive about the idea of a toxic man?
Came from somewhere.
Like the thought of having one, they're attracted.
Didn't fall out of the air.
Having one, having a sexual relationship with one, being with one in a full-blown relationship. Because here's the thing. Because I think
you ready.
I know she's ready.
She's ready.
Because I think this is what I think.
What?
Sometimes women let the emotion of being alone clouds them. And they feel like because I have this man at my disposal now, I put up with some of this shit. Because I see a lot of women always dogging men,
I see where you're going.
Talking shit about men on Facebook.
Behind closed doors.
What? There's one that's probably dogging her out. She done caught cheating.
Took him back.
No, he ain't shit, and take him back over and over.
But does that mean that she's attracted to the idea of a toxic man?
What else could it be?
This is something that
you're mixing it up. You're mixing it up.
I understood very clearly.
Clarify.
I understand what you're saying, but
clarify.
Like I told Moses earlier, I understand what you're saying. I don't disagree that when you are maybe at a certain age or a certain stage in your life, maybe where you're lonely or you've been single for a while, that can cloud your vision and it will allow you to accept situations. But that doesn't mean I'm attracted to and attraction as if in I want to be with I desire to be with a toxic man. Yeah. No one in their healthy mind wants to be with a toxic person.
What is worse?
I think that is neither one of them is good.
It's ideal.
Both are terrible.
I understand how women get there. All of us been there, done that, right? But that doesn't mean that that's what I desire.
Okay, cool, got y'all. I like that. She spoke for both y'all. I like that.
That's my best friend. She knows my life.
Women in here, and I can assure you,
she knows everything about me.
They're not seeking out toxic.
We're not seeking it out, but if it can't,
you said
attracted to the idea. You said attracted to the idea.
I didn't say go out.
Corey, you said attracted to the idea of a toxic man.
It's not the same thing.
What's the difference between attracted
to the idea?
Seeking is you going looking for a fuck boy. Attracted to it is something about the way this dude moves. You know what I'm saying? Something about his vernacular, something about his behavior, which may not be appealing,
and
may not be mainstream.
And you know he ain't shit.
And you know he ain't shit. It gets you wet, and you give him a chance. Talk to him.
To the toxicness.
That's what I'm saying. And you know he ain't shit.
You know he ain't shit. You still give him a chance anyway.
Quote unquote.
The red flags are there.
I don't know, Corey.
The red flags are there. You still give him a chance.
I don't know about that. I think they're almost they're so parallel though. They're so close until it's almost one and the same. Because
go ahead. I'm sorry.
What?
I cut people off on purpose, but on accident. Did y'all watch Barbershop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people was attracted to Ricky and that motherfucker?
Ricky.
Who is?
Which one was Ricky?
Remember that one.
Michael Ealy.
Oh yeah. He was cute. Yeah, that was it.
But he was toxic.
Yo,
what?
Somebody being cute is a characteristic of what?
But because the person is attracted to the man doesn't mean they're attracted to the toxic traits, right? That's two different things.
You said that we are attracted to them being toxic.
The idea of a toxic man.
No red flags because you're at a certain point in your life.
Listen, you can find someone attractive that's toxic. But that's not what you're saying.
You want the toxic part.
You want the toxic part.
You want this toxic, good-looking man and not be toxic. No,
question again.
Most, right? Am I
right?
80% of the good-looking men are toxic.
Fix it.
I believe
100.
Some women.
I'm gonna say maybe 99. I may be too long.
Man.
I said some women.
Okay.
But let me say this: the only reason why a woman would accept a toxic situation is one, because loneliness, which all leads back to because she wants to.
Yeah.
She allows it. I can go with allow.
The only reason anybody would accept something toxic because they want to.
For sure.
Or because they don't feel good about themselves, or they feel like this is all that they deserve, or they can't do no better, or they are, insecure. There's so many things. And what it boils down to is what it boils down to is there is a mental block. There's some unhealthy, mental situations that's going on, and that happens a lot with women, especially once if they don't have that kind of upbringing where somebody's building them up like this is what you deserve, or they don't see that. And I think that a lot of that comes from the home.
I'm hearing.
I saw great men.
Even if
I expect great men. I saw Billy. I saw Brother Moses. I saw my dad. So I expect a certain thing.
Even if you do have,
and you might allow it. Even if you have, you might allow it, but that ain't what you want. And you're trying to get up out of that, and you are not going to be lost. Even when I was in a toxic relationship, I was like, this ain't right. This ain't right. So I'm gonna find my way out of this.
Okay,
right.
Hold up.
How long did you stay there?
Hold that thought. So when you found out he was toxic, how long was you there?
Found out he was a liar.
Okay.
I don't see the problem.
Okay.
Gave forgiveness because I'm
a Christian woman. There you go.
A part of my genetic makeup is just kind of long suffering.
Right.
Forgave.
Right.
And then afterwards saw a huge difference.
Okay.
Later, then for me, I'm like, I'm not gonna be that person that's like, what are you doing this? You're doing this, you're doing this. So I took my hands off of it. Right. But then later on found out that you are still the same person that you've always been, or perhaps you regressed and you went back to that person. So when I found that out, that's when I was like, I'm out.
So before you decided to be out, you stayed for a while, right?
Forgave, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
The word don't.
That don't mean that I'm attracted to
don't
toxic.
Change the fact you stayed.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I'm attracted to toxic men, because it was the only toxic man I ever had.
You should hold yourself accountable for staying in there.
I couldn't believe one thing is I was in disbelief. Like,
do we know who I am?
Can't be true. No, like I just couldn't believe somebody was that demented. Like, you ain't this crazy, are you? That's not true. You can't be this nuts.
But high key though,
you lie like that.
But that is a little ego in there too. There's a lot of ego in staying with bad situations too, because you do think that like. No, it's not so much you can change them. It's just your ego kind of don't. It's just like I know he's not like you're not doing this to me, like not me. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of like
I don't know if there was
trick your mind to be like
a person like that existed.
Yeah, but
they treating you
like that.
Didn't know.
But treating you like that, like you be thinking like I'm not treating him like that. So how could this person be like?
Can I just say this?
Be like this?
Yeah,
I'm a guy that like to go to shit you can actually see and back up with facts. Like we talk about sports. I go to the numbers for a lot of shit, football, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, all that shit. Basketball, Michael Jordan, LeBron. You know, baseball, Barry Bonds versus Babe Ruth. All these, I go to numbers and shit. There's no secret that you guys, you ladies, outnumber us guys by a wide margin for so many reasons. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And availability being probably a third of the issue. So if I was to say,
what do you mean availability and in what
because
way?
some men don't like women.
Okay.
Some men are locked up. Some men are taken.
Okay.
They are in relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's covers a lot of the men out here. You know what I'm saying? So is it fair to say that you guys ignore red flags? You ladies ignore red flags. Fuck it. Y'all ignore red flags and shit. And see these toxic traits is not so bad because I hate to say pool because people use the word pool so much lately, because the selection y'all have is dwindled drastically. And on the other end, Future and Drake, you know what I'm saying? The hood Future and Drake, a dope boy, the local rapper, it's all I have now. They got the pick of the litter from good women, church girls, IG models, to hood bitches, to whatever.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I think we kind of talked about that before, like on the episode where everybody was on there, right?
Mm-hmm. I wasn't here.
You wasn't here.
I'm still jealous about that shit. That was a great episode, man.
But I think like one thing I said in my personal life, I can say as I got older. So when you in your 20s, absolutely, I had a list of no, this ain't going. Like, and it was easy for me to be like, no, like you like if it was like if dude wasn't on, I wasn't so much feeling myself. But if dude wasn't like, where I thought he should be, like, it was easy because I felt like time was on my side.
And that's great though, yeah.
When I got to my 30s, my own personal is just like, well, maybe he don't do this, but he do that. Like some of that shit I did start knocking off because me was an age thing, and I'm like, you be trying to, you don't want to be. I don't ever feel like alone, but you don't want to remember you want companionship. So you do start in my personal thing. Yeah, I start knocking off stuff that probably that 10 years ago. Stuff. Yeah, that wouldn't have rolled. But as I got older, unfortunately, I let some shit slide.
How come one side points the finger, the other side for the toxicity that they accept and refuse to take accountability for the fact they accepted it?
Well, that's a wide blanket. Yeah, that's a big wide blanket you just cast over.
I think women. I think people accept
they're toxic women. I know toxic women.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about that.
But I mean, I think you accept
toxic men.
But you accepted
you've accepted
absolutely. But then at the end of the day, I did what I want to do.
That's all that matters. There you go.
So if I can say that was a bad decision on me, and I can tell a guy that, you know what, I already knew you were garbage. It's my fault. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that. Did you want to
sleep with him that though?
Yeah, but I would say that. But if I'm angry, you know what I'm saying? If I'm angry, I would say that. Not saying that's nice.
It's not nice.
I'm gonna pivot real quick.
Go ahead.
Because she just said that. I feel all y'all know me.
What she say?
I said, don't make
everybody in here know me.
You get mad?
Am I?
Tise?
Yeah. It's a misconception that I'm mean.
You're not mean, but you don't play.
I'm gonna need some strong.
She don't play. Tise, you are the sweetest, most giving and loving and helpful person I've ever met in my life. But don't.
Hey, Mike, is this studio lightning proof?
Don't cross the. Look at looking like that. She like,
damn, boy.
Don't cross the Tise. That will be the last cross you make.
Not the cross Jesus died on either, huh?
No.
Latisse? You talking about Latisse?
Don't cross her. She's going to. If you go low, she's going to hell. It's it. You're done.
Michelle Obama was wrong, huh?
Michelle was wrong, huh?
Michelle was wrong, huh?
Latisse, this is something new. I didn't know about you.
I disagree.
Oh my God.
Yes.
When they go low, you lower.
But she's also long suffering too. She's also that's a character trait that we have.
She's a Cancer.
She's a Cancer. She loves hard. She loves long. But when you're done.
She loves shopping.
When she's at the end of her rope with you, whoa,
Latisse,
she'll burn the end. So you got fast.
This is groundbreaking news.
God damn.
Latisse gets mad. LeBron signed a contract today. It's a fucked up day today.
He signed a contract today.
Wow.
So Latisse. Wait a minute. So basically, if a nigga,
I was trying to clear up.
If like somebody that, you don't like,
what has been the misconception?
That I'm like, people think that I look mean and that I'm like, I'm the goofiest person.
Who thinks that?
I'm so goofy. People say, because most of the people thinking that I'm mean.
Moses with and I'm like,
I'm so nice. I'm super
of it.
goofy.
Stupid, dog.
Like, I'm super goofy. Like everybody, I don't know, understand. Like,
Yeah,
why do
goofy
I?
and quirky,
I'm like,
But you are the oldest sibling,
Is this
right?
the same person
Yeah.
we talking
And so
about
the
here?
oldest sibling, I say about everybody,
I know
oldest
she
sibling
nice. She
always
wouldn't be
can fight.
great if she wasn't.
Nice.
Always has a mean streak that has to be the protector. So I can kind of believe.
If I
kind
can
of believe
show the
mean streak now,
world
though.
how she cusses me out,
Oh,
it's
damn.
different. You're my
And touch-
brother. I mean, that's not. It's just.
Like I said on Friday. Oh,
She ain't gonna
That's
go
different.
out, yeah, and then you be
That's
texting her right
different.
back.
But
Like
here's the thing.
nothing happened.
she cussed me out, right? And
Right.
then 20 minutes later, so yeah, bro, we finna do this.
Yeah, that's not a real argument.
It's the day of the same day.
In the same, that's how me and
That's how
Kaya.
brothers and
That's
sisters
how
are.
me and Kaya do the same thing.
Absolutely.
And my sister, it's
We
not a
done
real.
fell out. Next
we-
thing you know, I'd be like,
and
"You
it's
want to
not
go to
even-
lunch?"
Is it really like
I'm
fell out?
hungry,
Like we
yeah.
just have these little spats. It's just like, okay, get over it. Like, okay, I need you to do my hair
Yeah.
today. Can you do my hair?
If
And
you
we
say-
Like,
literally be.
Moses.
But Moses
Moses
don't be thinking nothing about it.
But all of my brothers are very. They don't sugarcoat anything for me,
Yeah.
especially this one. And he acts like he's the mean one. Podcast.
I don't-
So my
supporters.
brother?
Listen,
Yes,
Well,
he's
my
the
favorite
mean
point guard?
one.
No, I can't believe that one though.
He
Oh,
calls
please,
me
I'm not
dumb
believe that one.
every
No.
week. He calls me dumb every
This is
week.
not a real thing.
He calls
Why you
me
lying
dumb
on
every
him?
you hear what
week.
she just said? I
What-
call her
calls
dumb.
me
What-
dumb.
what
Yeah,
lie
you
you
said the
telling?
lightning was going to strike my friend down.
Yeah.
You called her a
The lie
liar
you told.
today.
What lie you telling her?
Like you threw it out.
Yes, every week, every week.
You're mean, Corey.
No,
Very
no,
mean.
Abasi.
Okay.
I don't feel like I don't lie to women that I care about.
So now you gonna make
Let's
it.
see that.
Well,
This boy is good.
I'm not gonna show
my
you.
baby
G-A.
violated.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
Apology.
know
Corey, you could say it
I'm
a little
not.
bit
But
nicer.
she
You can
says
say whatever
mean,
you want
though.
to say.
It
She always
is.
say,
He
she
can be
always
nice
say,
about it.
but you
Ken.
can
Yeah.
you can say it differently.
Yeah.
I'm a Sagittarius. Like it ain't no black. It's
Why do we have to?
Ain't no
you,
betrayal.
hey, what they say in the Bible? You know it's hurt.
You know what? About
You know it's
Yeah.
hurt.
whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
But then sometimes I apologize. So I be like, okay.
That's a good
Yeah,
brother
be
should do.
harsh.
Yeah.
I be like,
Your
okay,
brother
I'm
should.
wrong.
It be harsh.
But that's
Y'all
after
hug-
the fact.
Y'all hug it out. It's all good.
Yeah.
There
But
you
some
go.
of the
Keep
shit she
moving.
needs to hear anyway. But that go ahead. Let's finish this.
Anyway, I just wanted the listeners to know that this is a
You're a sweet,
misconception.
sweet
You're not
guy.
mean.
I'm not mean.
She's sweet,
Don't
sweet,
listen to
sweet.
Corey. I'm
like Mama's apple
so.
pie.
I'm. Yeah.
If
See,
you got to tell somebody how nice you are, it's a problem.
it's not a
If you have to
problem.
convince
It's
people how
just
nice
it's
you are, it's a
because it's a
problem.
misconception. I was trying to clear it up.
Okay.
Well, you know, Letice is also a protector, so she protects her space
Well,
and
he
the
said
energy
that
around
because I'm
her.
the big sister.
Yeah, so yeah,
She
but I
is a
mean,
protector
protecting
now.
yourself
Got
and
to.
your
Yeah.
own
It's
space,
innate-
your
it's
own
innate thing.
energy.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is a protector. I give you that. You was a protector.
I just liked,
You gonna sing about that protection?
Maybe.
Protection.
All right, fine.
Maybe.
So,
Maybe.
got so
Maybe.
you gonna
Same
sing?
thing.
You gonna sing with her?
You know I sing. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I'm
Sing your
bass.
song.
First of all, I'm a
'Cause he
falsetto.
was trying to hit
Falsetto.
anniversary.
Falsetto.
Oh
earlier.
my
Falsetto.
gosh!
Oh Lord, Maxwell, please. You got Maxwell needs.
Oh, Maxwell the Stallion.
Girl, he was rocking it, wasn't he?
Maxwell
He
the
said Maxwell the
Stallion.
Stallion.
He was, baby. Meg the Stallion. Who? Maxwell
hell
the
no.
Stallion.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
that was hilarious.
Wait.
Oh,
Give me a
boy.
rewind. Give me a rewind. I got one other question. Bullshit question.
All right.
So, I saw some shit on TikTok, right?
I believe it already.
Oh,
TikTok taught me.
got to be true. Fake
It
news.
had me thinking. It had me thinking.
Right.
When it comes to marriage, being married,
Uh-oh.
Overrated.
do you think marriage should be like a business license
Oh no,
or
no.
contract?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's what it was.
clarify.
Meaning,
Clarify.
after a certain amount of years, you should either decide, you and your spouse should decide, do I want to
Move
re-up,
forward.
re-sign this contract
Ooh,
for another
boy.
3 years or
That
another 4
is-
years?
Y'all start
Yay.
that one.
That's
That is-
interesting.
Y'all start
Well,
that.
Because in my opinion, a
Hold on,
marriage.
hold on, hold on,
Let
wait,
them
wait.
start. Let them
I'ma go to
start.
the
All
Bossy.
right,
I'm
I
going-
have
I'm going
lots
to
to
guess.
say.
What you think about it?
Everybody I talk to about this M word, which should be stricken from the dictionary. The M word, that situation is highly overrated.
Marriage.
It's
She
highly
talking about-
Marriage?
overrated
Ladies and
because
gentlemen,
Okay.
he said the M word
I
is
thought you said
marriage.
the N word.
He said it's overrated.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
it's
Mhm.
highly overrated because, well, at least from a man's standpoint, but overall it's overrated because what do you actually gain as a person from being married? You don't
Oh,
get
Lord,
you don't
here
get
we go.
smarter, you don't get
Mhm.
stronger, you don't get more rest. It doesn't up your credit score personally. Credit score, it don't do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? And as a
Smarter, stronger.
To me-
no rest, no credit. Okay, I'm just trying
none
to
of that shit though. It don't do none of that.
Okay.
To me, and people like to talk about committed relationships. To me, you're single until you get married. And if I have to go sign a piece of paper and vow in front of somebody to be with somebody else, that's a problem from the start right there. Why can't I have me a life partner that I trust, that trusts me, that we love each other mutually and equally, and just make that shit work? People strive for a title. Titles fuck shit up. Titles fuck shit up. You think with titles, Titles change behavior. Boyfriend and girlfriend, you can get a pass to certain shit. Marriage, oh no, you can't do that. You break up with somebody, boyfriend, girlfriend, y'all just break up. Marriage, a motherfucker take half your shit, drag both parties are in fucking court. Men in fucking court for months, years, damn it so long that the child they fighting over, or if it's a child involved, the child that's involved is grown by the time it's over with, the prisons are over with. But you don't really gain anything from marriage, but to say, hey, look at this ring, you get a honeymoon, you get an anniversary. And I brought it up earlier, which rate is higher, marriage or divorce? Check out the different community. Well, you already know. It's already higher. Why? Because marriage is something we were taught is traditional. It's fucking traditional, man. And the Gen X kids, we got to fucking get off the traditional bandwagon. It's doing nothing. It's doing nothing for damn near everything.
For some stuff.
For damn near
We want them to
everything.
stay on for the friendship keeping, but
Hold
also
on.
for the marriage.
Yeah, are you done?
They can rock out.
Kaya, go ahead.
Okay. I have one. I want to just put this out there, rhetorical for now.
Lakers.
But what are the benefits of marriage? Just think about it for a second. You named everything. You said it doesn't make you stronger, it doesn't make you wiser, it doesn't fix your credit,
Doesn't make
it
your
doesn't.
love
What
better.
else? What is it?
It'll
What
make your
is-
skin better.
It'll make your skin better.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Your hair don't
So
go back
first
when
of
you
all,
slave.
marriage
Your
is
blood
an
pressure
institution
is
that
higher.
is biblical. One.
Say it again.
And a marriage is the institution that is biblical. One. So that if you're a Christian, then you believe in the institution of marriage because it
Traditional
stabilizes. Right. There's a part of tradition that I do like. And that's what I think is a problem with Generation X and all of these other people is because they
Don't say
disrespect.
X like that.
Whatever.
A little venom behind that.
Whatever. I knew they do a lot of stupid stuff that I don't understand.
talking about us?
No, I'm a millennial.
How old are you?
I'll be 40 and
Oh, you X.
no.
You with us. Come on home. You with us.
okay, whatever. So the thing is,
millennial.
I'm a millennial. I graduated in 2000 high school. That
Yeah,
was
you are.
the definition
Yeah.
of millennial.
How old are you?
I'm
You was in
39.
Gen X. You said
39.
40. You told me 40.
Well, I'll be 40 in September.
So she
Okay.
right on
In
like
less
that,
than 3.
man.
I am the start. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
the,
yeah.
you know. So anyway,
gonna sing
so
about it
here's
too?
the thing. Nah.
All right, come on.
So here's the thing, though. It's a biblical thing, and there's a part of tradition that I really do appreciate
Okay.
because it gives you some kind of foundation. If we all out here on shift and saying, then what you standing on? What are your core values? What do you believe in? What's important to you? What is your expression? Like you have to have some kind of the core value and foundation. So that one, the institution of marriage is a biblical thing. Two, the thing
Institution.
if
It had to be put in
everybody,
place. Okay.
huh?
It had to be put in place, huh? Go ahead.
No,
Your
something
words
has to
gonna
be
book you on
put.
this though. Go ahead though.
Something has to be put in place for people to procreate. And if you do marriage right,
What?
well, to procreate and have a family structure to be raised. I'm a person that was raised in a 2-parent home, and
Me
I know
too.
the benefit. All of us, we know the benefit behind that, and I know people that didn't have it, and I know some of the struggles that they had as a result of it. So right there, I see a great benefit in having 2 parents in the home, and not necessarily that you have to be married, but if something happens to you, like my daddy died when I was 16 years old, something happens to my dad, he's not married to my
Sorry about
mom,
that.
she don't get no Social Security. She don't get nothing. Or, she would have got whoever my, appointed person was. They
Right.
probably could have got my mama get the Social Security and I got the Social Security so we could live. So, and when it goes back to that, I believe that marriage is a contract from the very
not
beginning.
marriage at all, though.
Perhaps it should be a re-up time at 10 years or whatever, but your word got to be your bond. So if you say you're going to be with this person, the only reason why I feel like it doesn't work is because people don't put the actual effort into it. You cheating, you lying, you
Oh, yes,
manipulating,
yes,
you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're not working and all of that stuff. If people have marriage is a decision, any commitment is a decision, and everything has a title.
what's
Your
the
mama
difference
is your
then?
mama, that's her
That's
title, but her
different.
name
Mom,
is
that's not
something
a
else.
relationship, though.
Your daughter is your child is your
It's not the
that's
same
my
thing.
son, but his name is Lil Corey.
Okay.
Everybody has a title. I'm
You
your
can't- you
wife,
can't marry your
but
mama.
I'm still Kaya. Yeah,
can't
but
marry
it's
your
still
mama.
their title,
can't
and
marry
there's
your
a
mama.
certain reverence that
Relationship-
comes with
okay,
that title.
I'll specify
There's a
for y'all.
certain
Relationship
respect
titles fuck up
that
shit.
comes with that title
How about
because
that?
Sometimes.
Relationship titles fuck up shit. And then hold
Some-
on,
but-
let's go back real quick. One
hell,
time. Give
family
me 10
titles mess up
seconds.
stuff.
Give me 10
Because
seconds.
the
though.
people be taking folks to court. My mama
Your
took my
whole
brother to
premise
court
was
and
set
put him
on-
out. That was
Real
her
two quick
son.
points. Your premise was set
Terrible,
on
but she
believing
got
in a book that everybody don't believe in. Now leave
Okay.
that there, okay? That's what your premise was set on. And then the only benefit you really named, you articulated was a tragedy had to happen. How that's the benefit of a marriage law.
No, that's not the only benefit. I said the benefit of having a
This is what you
2-parent home.
I
I did say the benefits of having a 2-parent home is being able to see
You
two
did do that,
sides
you
of
did.
the spectrum. I see my daddy do this. I see my mom do this. And you give the children an opportunity to make a decision. How do I want to live? Like, what are the things what are the good traits over here? What are the good traits over here? Because in my
Before
opinion,
they fall out,
no,
then you ruined my marriage. Okay. So what about the kids that see
If it was a
then?
fifth, we'd all be
What about the
drunk.
kids that see divorce?
That's if.
We just said the divorce rate is
Speaking
higher
of
than
fair.
marriage, right?
Speaking
But
of
that-
fair,
We just
It
said
still
the
is.
divorce rate is higher than marriage, didn't we? So
Yes.
more kids see the divorce than you
Because
see the actual
people,
union that lasts
first
a
of all,
lifetime.
divorce rate is also higher than marriage than the marriage sustain rate because people get married for the wrong reasons. They get married
So
to
what's
the wrong
benefit
person
again?
at
But
the wrong
now-
time.
again,
now
I
you
just
use- now
gave
you use
lots
the
of
situation now.
benefits.
No,
I
but
just
Y'all
gave
give me a
lots of
pod now.
benefits.
No,
Y'all
no,
y'all
but
give me a pod
people-
for real now.
Hold on. Go ahead, Tise.
But I was gonna say, but people, as like how he was saying, the in
She gonna sing about
the institution of marriage, by it being a biblical principle initially, right? People are not on that wave no more. And so I
Mhm.
think that's
Thank
why
God.
it's not the way it used to be, because people don't reverence it in the way that it was back then. So if you're tying a spiritualness to it, then it means something different to you than somebody that don't have any spiritual
spiritual
thing
stuff.
behind
Okay.
it. Then
Right.
you can't
Okay.
see spirit if you're not connected to it.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? So if you're not connected to the spirit, you're not gonna look at marriage in that way. So you're
Yeah.
not gonna put that kind of reverence on it. It's just something else to do. It's just a title. It just means nothing. So that's the difference. So it really just depends on people's, their values and where they place stuff.
Yeah, and you
I
do
don't
get
think,
better
and like I
schemes,
say,
too.
I mean, it may not be a bad idea to be like, it's 10 years, we still on the same track.
Yeah,
know,
might not be
I don't,
better
but
either.
because I think people do grow. People, sometimes
outgrow
you get,
people. And outgrow people.
but then sometimes people grow together too. It just
Yeah.
depends on that commitment and,
Yeah.
and with that person. If this your person and y'all decided we're just gonna see this thing out, then we're gonna see this
Oh.
thing out. You know
Yeah,
what
and
I'm
there
saying?
are
But-
some positive influences. If you're not good at saving, but your mate is good at saving,
Sure.
then she can help get you, or he can help get you on the same page where y'all
Or
can go
he
buy a
could
house
ruin you.
together. Huh?
It's two sides to every coin. It
E-
is. Or he or she could ruin you if they're not good at
Sure.
saving.
If
That's
it
not your
True
person.
that.
was a fifth,
True that.
That's not your person.
we'd all be drunk. I mean,
It's not your
you
person.
can
You
if
just
said-
everything
you
in
just said
life.
F2. Okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah, everything is if, but we to lean to the cup half full.
What I said
We're
was something
just
you can't
gonna-
really argue though. It's just a
So
title.
wait. So let's get back to the premise of the video.
Yes, it should be a contract.
Should it be a contract?
The premise
Yeah.
of the
That you
video.
can
It is a
revisit.
It
contract.
should be reevaluated.
It is
It
a contract
is a
that you can
Because
revisit.
the premise is it is a contract.
Sure.
It is for some a business. For some,
Sure.
it's a
Mhm.
contract because what you're saying is this is my commitment to this person,
Right.
Yeah,
good
Suckers.
or bad.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
the premise of the TikTok video was after a certain time frame, like contracts in business, sports,
Yeah.
whatever, everybody, your boss,
Resign.
whatever, they
Reevaluate.
always come to the table and say, all right, we've been doing this for 3 years. This
Yeah.
is where I am with you. This is where you're at with me. Should we sign another 3 years or whatever? So
I ain't mad at that.
you saying that would work for you.
Yeah. Because from the beginning, it's always been a contract. Even, back in old England, hey, they sent the daughter with the dowry. This is a business
Yeah.
deal to make sure that if my kingdom they're in jeopardy, then you got to send horses. Because I sent her with a dowry. This is a business deal. It's
Right.
always been a business
Understood.
deal. So I agree. I ain't mad at that. I don't know if it's not
on the
biblical,
fence
but it
with
don't
it.
speak to that in the Bible. So
How
I'm gonna
about-
just go with yes. I agree.
How about
If
this,
they,
though?
if they
Good.
sign it into law, I'm gonna abide by the
Yeah.
laws of the land and be like, yeah.
Yeah, it
after
depends.
3
I think
years,
maybe
let's
like
see.
maybe if I was younger, but as I'm like older, like I'm not I ain't trying to bump around.
What's that? What? You made up a word?
Jump around.
Yeah,
bump
I mean,
You
around.
said bump around?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
Come
saying,
on
like,
now.
I mean,
Bump
like,
in here,
I'm
bump in there.
45. I get married, right? And
Yeah.
then 10 years later, like, we're done. I'm not doing this shit no more. We're done. Like, I'm married
Right.
forever till we die. We
You
almost
should have
dead.
it figured out by
That's
40.
toxic,
Yeah, we almost
That's
almost
not
dead.
It
toxic.
is.
We're
She said-
gonna
you
we're
should
gonna
know
end our life together.
If
But
this is somebody who you
but
want to
I
be
gotta-
At this
with,
point,
But I gotta
yeah.
push back. You and y'all know this too. It's people who get married in their 50s
Yeah.
Sure.
for the
Because-
first time.
yeah,
For the very
shit,
first
that's gonna
time.
be me.
and then get divorced.
It happens too though.
That
No,
happens too.
the divorce rate for people who get married older is lower than that of
Significantly
people
lower,
who get
'cause they
married
die.
younger because
Yeah.
they've already done
They-
it all.
they
They've
kick the
seen it
fucking
all.
dust
they
and die.
expire.
They get married and die.
that's,
You know
not,
what I'm
that's not true.
But then but see,
Get married
the
old
point,
and die.
the point is this though. How about this? As people, you shouldn't go more than a year without reevaluating yourself. Self checks all
No,
the time.
you shouldn't go
Am I-
more than 5 days without
Yeah.
Nah,
reevaluating.
I don't. Okay, that's cool. What works for you works for you.
Well, I
It
think,
works for
I
me though.
think-
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
long
it's
as you
a
do it.
but I
constant
think in the
reevaluation.
marriage though, you should always constantly be evaluating yourself year to year or whatever.
That's why I
month
said,
to month.
you
You
know,
should. You should be doing that.
Biannually, you know what I'm saying?
You
At least
should be doing that anyway.
if you gotta
To
do it
me.
every week, it's a problem anyway. Then
No, I think
problem anyway.
self-reflection is
That would get
is
annoying.
important.
So,
No.
babe, how this week go? Where
No,
we
I'm
going?
talking
How we
about
going? Man, get the
yourself.
fuck out my face with that bullshit,
Personal.
man.
You say evaluate
Put
yourself.
Tupac back on. God damn it.
You say
Oh, my
evaluating
God.
yourself, not the
Shit,
couple. I said I
Get
look
off
at
that
myself
bullshit
and be
every
like, what am
goddamn
I
week.
doing now? Like, what did I accomplish this week? You said evaluating yourself. Now, a couple, I don't think you should like
Right.
go to them
If
every
you're on your
week and be
business,
like,
you know,
what are we doing?
Miami is enough. If you a fuck boy or if you a city boy or a hot girl, then you know, yeah, you need more checks than the average person. You do.
Yeah.
No.
Abasi,
Listen,
Yeah.
everybody.
I've been winning in life a long time.
Listen,
I swear to God.
you've been
I've
winning that life
a
a long time.
long time.
Kaya,
Yeah.
Too, right?
everybody.
Never
I'm sure if we ask this question to thousands of people, everybody's answer is going to be different.
For sure.
Marriage is all about how you view it and
Mhm.
and what you want to do
Yeah,
by being married.
yeah.
So it's
You
just
gotta
like
meet somebody that y'all on that same
you
way.
have to be.
Yeah,
If
and
you're
if
not
you're
on
not
that
on that
same
same way,
He
it's
says it's
okay to be
overrated.
like,
Right.
He says it's
Overrated.
I'm not for
Just
you.
like
You're
Scottie
not
Pippen,
my
overrated.
person.
Some people
Right.
say it's the best thing that ever happened to
Sure.
them.
Some
Some
people
people
do.
can look forward to that.
Right.
I think it just depends on the person.
It's the
Yeah.
people on your
It's
first. Exactly.
just like people
That's
ask
why
me,
you gotta have that conversation. You have to have
You
a
have to.
conversation. You have to be honest, and then that's what I said. You have to make sure that's your person. Because if you're not on that same wave, then it's just like, oh, and that's fine. It doesn't mean that you're wrong or I'm right. This is just how I feel.
how you feel.
and so it don't work for me.
Like,
And
for
so,
example,
and that's
people,
fine.
People ask me, how do you like home ownership? It's overrated. But you ask the next person, they'll tell you, oh, I love being a homeowner.
Right,
It's
right.
great.
Right.
It's all about your perspective and
Yeah.
how you view
There are
it.
positives and
It's
negatives.
a lot of
and
people.
everything.
I always tell people, it's nowhere in the Bible. It's nowhere in the land, the law of the land.
There's so many
You
versions of
don't
the Bible. I
have
don't know.
to
It might
get
be one of them.
married.
You do not.
You do not have to get
Sure.
married.
No.
You don't have to. You can live a life being single, or you can just live a life with somebody for the rest of your
Being
life.
a city boy.
Oprah and Stedman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be
Oprah
common law
said-
till you fucking get in the
Stedman
dirt.
still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can.
I ain't heard shit from Buddy.
Oprah pegs him, but anyway,
You don't know
I wholly
that.
believe that.
but
I wholly believe
it's
that.
all
shit.
Guys
about
don't know
preference.
that.
It's all
Absolutely.
about
Guys don't
preference.
know
For real.
that.
It is all about
And
preference.
he
all about
love
But here's the
preference.
thing, though. You gotta, if you find somebody who says, "Hey, marriage is overrated and I don't want it either," you found your person.
That's your person.
Y'all know
You
overrated is
know.
not a bad word, though, right?
No, it's not.
No,
I
no,
don't think
no,
it's.
no.
I don't
It's
think
not
it's
a
a
bad
bad word.
All right.
I don't think it's a bad word.
Yeah.
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 I know
Whatever.
what
If
you mean
find-
when you're saying overrated. Like, you
But
know,
people
what I'm
put too
saying?
much
it's the
stock
negative
into it.
connotation.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
With that.
What becomes negative, I think, about marriage is weddings. People are too
That
invested in let me get my ring, let me get my dress, let me
And-
show out at this wedding,
and
this
just
reception, the idea.
Reception
Let
be
me
lit,
do
though.
my
I swear to God,
reception.
reception be
Yeah,
lit.
but then people they come bring all of their money to you, and then you divorce in 5 years. Sorry,
I'm
y'all.
talking about being an attendee.
Attendee.
Not the reason for the reception, though.
Well,
I like the attendee
yeah,
reception. They lit.
receptions are great. Well,
Yeah,
have a
lit.
great party every year.
Yeah.
Marriage is overrated.
Overrated.
Don't go to no reception.
Some people
Or
do
party
that.
on they
Some
dime.
people actually have a party every year.
yeah,
I would do
Some
They
that.
people
should.
do that.
Yeah.
They
You know,
should.
but again, it's like you just said. Like I know
The
people.
wedding is
I know
overrated.
people who've been
The
married
wedding,
3
for sure.
times, 3
Yeah.
or 4 times,
Third time in the charm.
and I know people who say, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing it until I get it right. That's their preference.
Absolutely.
Because
Some
they
people love
believe
They
love.
not even. They need to
some people
evaluate
love love,
themselves
though.
every week to see
But
what they need to fix.
But I think
They need a little bit more, a few more checks.
Absolutely. Aside though.
But
Fuck marriage. Go ahead though.
you said fuck marriage.
Fuck marriage, bro.
Hey man, that's
Yeah.
hey.
I think
I think it's
See,
a good
and
thing.
I got
you so upset.
I think that verse to what's
so
I've never been married though, so I really can't say why I would be jaded, but people are getting
Who
married.
did that to you?
Nobody. It's probably Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying? More people are getting married later in life now.
What are the benefits?
Of what? Getting married
Marriage.
later?
Marriage.
I don't really see any.
You don't see any.
You don't see any, nothing.
Zero. I see zero.
Dang, that's
And the
really
shit I
bad.
see would be so caveman-esque. I don't want to say them because I
Like,
can't cook.
give me one of those
I want
caveman-esque.
somebody that could cook, so I can have something to eat, a warm meal. I don't mind taking around or bringing food home, forced to eat, but I would like a hot meal. You can't say this shit in 2022 with a straight face. You know what I'm saying?
Why can't
I
you?
want her to cook for me. Just because society views you weird.
Why you gotta
I
look
want
like
her to
this?
cook for me.
Don't say it like that. Yeah, you really
Wait, you
sound
trying
like
to sound like
See,
Don't
be
be
like
like
grandpa.
this.
But you know what? How about this? If I was forced to find something positive about marriage, I would say the female perspective in conversation is priceless. And to have somebody at home you can talk to about TMZ shit, about real life shit, about societal issues, you can't put a price tag on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I live with my baby brother. We are 2 generations apart, but we still 2 men. And we talk about shit like we sound the goddamn same.
Yeah.
It's like talking to a mirror.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Except he looks good and I don't. It's okay.
Hey, again,
Sorry,
it's
though.
preference. It's all
It's
about
preference.
preference.
And
Yeah.
it ain't for everybody. It's tough.
That
Being
part,
a person
yeah.
that I've been married and I'm divorced, marriage is tough, especially when you do it young and you don't know what you're doing.
Which one made you happier?
being married or divorced.
Yeah.
I was happy in both situations.
Now
There were
see,
great things
where's
that I
the
was
benefit
happy
of it then?
about.
You see what I'm going? I
well-
love the little juke step cross. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, the thing is, I said when you get married to the wrong person or at the wrong time, there's a lot
But
of
you was
things
happy
that
when you
get.
got married, though, right?
I was happy,
happy to
being
divorce too.
married. Yeah. I'm also happy being divorced because I learned so much. Posted, you go through so much trauma. There's trauma after divorce. There's so much trauma. And once you get to a place where you're whole again, there's a lot of like joy and excitement around that
You
too.
said the word whole. So when you get married, you really doing what? You can't. Two holes don't make a hole.
No,
Two
I
holes
was
make two
whole
people.
then, but
No,
I'm
you
talking
have to
about
go
after
out.
marriage, you
Whole,
become
yeah.
broken. There's a broken place
Yeah.
when you get divorced. I don't know if anybody been divorced besides me.
Me.
Yeah,
I
okay.
broke up with the
So
streets.
after you get
I came
divorced,
right
there's
back, though.
brokenness. The family,
divorced
you know,
the
the
streets.
friends,
Oh,
the
my mama.
kids.
I
I
came
ain't got
right
no
back to
kids,
it.
but there's some brokenness that happens. But when you get to the place where you're whole again and you gotta redefine yourself, because when you get married, you kind of marry your life in a lot of different ways. Corey, you know, there's like a lot of similarities. You merge in so many different ways, and your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, her goals, they all kind of merge together, and y'all kind of work on that thing together to go up. And when that is where your mind is, once you get divorced, it's like, now I got to reestablish myself as an individual. So broken and now whole again, meaning that I found myself individually, which I didn't give myself an opportunity to do by getting married at 22 years old. But now I'm in a position where I'm okay with getting married again because I love the idea of marriage, and I can't wait to, because the person that my next husband will get will be my highest and best. God bless him. Y'all talk to
Preach.
him.
Right?
Preach. Are y'all gonna snap the fingers?
Don't slip.
That was
She's it.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
Yeah.
Hey,
know.
ladies and gentlemen, that's Kaya Holmes.
That's
There
my
you go.
best friend. That's my best friend.
That's our friend.
That's
That's our friend. That's our friend.
That's our friend. That's our friend.
Oh.
So, all right, look, let me get a rewind. Tise has a special segment for y'all.
Yes. What is it, best friend?
I'm very curious.
Oh. So y'all know we normally when we have our guests, we do y'all top 5, R&B or your top 5 maybe artists or rap, whatever. So I ain't gonna do that with y'all today, right?
Okay.
Okay.
But I got something different since both y'all love music. Okay.
I love music.
So this first one is gonna be this. y'all life is on the line.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You got 10 seconds.
Okay.
10 seconds.
It's gonna be easy for him, but it's gonna be funny for Kaya.
Yeah, you know, I think
You got 10 seconds to rap a song. You got that all the words to. That's gonna save your life. You got 10 seconds.
All the
Think of
words. I be
Not
performing
the
with
whole
my
song.
iPad. Okay,
Not the whole
wait.
song, but the part that you're about to rap, you gotta
Shit.
know that gotta be right.
You might be calling a funeral home.
Okay.
Shit.
So by the time I
Man.
count to 10, once the countdown is over, you got to have a song in. All right, you going first. A rap song. We'll start with rap song first.
Okay, let me see if I know. Sitting on the corner, see. Wait.
Oh,
Sitting on the
good
corner,
today.
eating haters. Things feeling good today. I'm toe up on the floor up. Sipping on some ground road tripping. On the back of the room where everybody got their own bug. Good old hey. How's it feel today? Fine, rolling down.
Okay,
Got a big thick chick that stand
Okay. All right, that was good, guys. I was like, how you ain't gonna know no songs? Okay.
Child, don't know my own songs.
You don't know a story? Yes, you do though. You actually know a
Okay.
story.
All right, your turn.
Some say the black of the berry.
I knew you
was gonna do Tupac.
I knew it's gonna do Tupac.
I give a holler to my zone welfare. Tupac cares, and don't nobody else care.
Do I even gotta go on?
No, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Kaya, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Y'all don't want to sing Brenda.
I
Gotta.
got one.
They don't count.
That was my
You
song.
cheated. She cheated. She just sang. You cheated.
I got one for her.
Ooh, that was my song,
Sing an R&B song.
huh?
You got 10 seconds.
That was gonna
Word
be the
for
next
word.
one. Yeah.
Word for word.
A R&B song.
Yeah, well, they don't
Mhm.
matter. Just whatever comes, word for word.
Oh Lord, go to Abasi first. What? I went
It's been
first.
an hour since you've been gone, and that's too long. So come back home.
Oh wow.
Everybody know war.
Yeah.
Everybody know war.
Oh,
I was gonna give y'all
Lord.
Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? These 3 words, and Steve, my favorite R&B artist. I think
Stevie
Stevie's
is the
catalog is the
GOAT.
truth. That wouldn't even be fair. I had to challenge myself.
Stevie is
Yeah,
the
Stevie
GOAT.
is the GOAT.
Okay, I got one. I will love you anyway.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Even if you cannot say, I think you are the one for me. Look, Abasi want me to keep singing. I know the words to this one.
Pulling money out right now.
This is where you wanna be. Come on, I sing for money.
I sing for money.
Do
You say you see.
have cash, we'll sing.
I think I had
Put that
one
on
more.
the shirt. Put it
Okay.
on the shirt.
So we did the R&B, we did the rap. What was my other one?
Country.
No.
Oh, hell no.
Country is great.
Gospel?
music.
Oh, y'all-
I love to see
Tennessee
it.
whiskey.
Hey, I love to see it.
Not chicken
I
That's
already know what he got.
He gonna come with some
Let's do
old Kirk
gospel.
Franklin, right?
Because I know the boss is gonna sing. I
I
already
don't even
know.
know the words no more, man.
Please don't sing no Negro spiritual with your
No,
African
no.
school.
You know what? You can
And your-
tell when people
your
like going to
afro.
church, you know what they
The
sing?
blues.
They gonna sing like something Kirk Franklin.
Yes.
For sure. So give me that
Someone asked a
I
question.
think my last favorite joint was Alone in a Room.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's my
We'll
shit
give
though,
you
you know what I'm saying?
yo-yo.
Okay,
Cause she
we'll
can
give-
sing. What she
That was
sang,
also
what
30
she said,
years
open
ago.
my heart though. You see how big her mouth is?
Whoa.
You know
Jesus
what?
Christ.
You know what?
My God.
Lord.
My mind goes everywhere else with
Lord.
that shit. You know how to look good too.
Show us how she do
Don't
it.
play with y'all like that though.
What she
You
said?
know that she has a
Sing heart.
nice.
You funny as hell.
Sing heart.
Lonnie said, alone. I said, ooh, alone. Say it again. Rewind.
You know what? You
Do it
out of
again.
control.
You should look at her mouth.
She
All
out
that-
of control.
The whole video.
Ooh, she
I wish
do
you was
open it
alone in
up
the room,
wide,
Yolanda.
though. Okay, Kai, you got what? Before we go, what's your gospel one?
I don't know. All the gospel ones. Anybody need fixing,
Oh,
Jesus,
Lord.
and
Wow.
one fix
I don't even know that one.
Jesus. Quartet. Y'all know I love quartet, you know.
Damn, that's first I heard though.
Anybody need
That's when they prep you to get your money ready to go offering though.
Fix Jesus.
Before they slow it down and make you walk
You
to the
know,
front,
you
pass
know,
the
we
bucket around.
Baptists, so the Baptists like this kind of beat.
Yeah.
Remind us of the tavern, you know, back in the backwoods
Right.
of Mississippi, you know.
What a little sister with the tambourine at? She's my friend, y'all.
Hey, we had a tambourine player. I used to whip that motherfucker.
Whoa,
I used to
whoa,
whip that motherfucker.
whoa,
Whoa.
just whoa,
I'm
dude.
talking about like,
Had
You
it
know
right next to
what?
his
Yeah,
Bible.
bro.
Hey, that's
No, I gotta do this
that's
with
that's
you
a
guys
Paul moment,
today.
bro.
hey, that ain't funny, bro.
No, low key, my mama bought my brother a tambourine though.
Yeah.
He didn't want to play it.
You know why? You knew what was up.
He was like,
Anyway,
I want to
bro,
play the
before we go,
drums.
What you got else before we
Bro,
go?
before we go, I just want to say, this been fun. This ride for a whole year been fun.
For sure.
I just next year, well, I want to do this for another 25 years if
There
we
you go.
can. Especially if we still here.
Get the bag with it.
That
The
part.
bag will be coming.
That part.
That's the fucking goal.
The
Is
bag
the
with it,
bag.
bro.
That's the goal. But I want to thank everybody for rocking out with us. All our listeners. Shout out to y'all. Friends, subscribers, family members. I got family members listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
And sometimes I be saying shit on here. I'd be like, I wonder if they'd be like, ew.
I'd be like, Mama, don't
I'm
listen to
like,
this
Chris,
episode.
I told my auntie one time, I was like, Auntie, just listen with an open heart and open mind.
Yeah.
I'm still your nephew.
Hurry your
Yeah.
mouth.
But
Instead of open heart and open mind.
this is my thoughts.
Sing hard.
So but
Yolanda been open her
that's
mouth.
really it. Tise, what you got?
Same thing, bro. Just want to thank everybody for rocking with us this whole year. It's definitely been fun. I look forward to every week getting on here running my mouth and, you know, talking about what's going on during the week. So if you haven't, if you watch it now, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you share. That's what's gonna get us that bag. If y'all keep watching, y'all keep sharing. So we thank y'all for rocking with us. And yeah. It's been good.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for being our guest today.
Yeah, congratulations
Our
to y'all.
best friend.
Y'all have the support.
For
of
the
Cool
record, my
Combo,
mama
man.
always told
Absolutely, man.
Leticia
You know
she
y'all
was gonna be a
brothers.
talk
She
show host.
did. She did.
You
Oh,
heard me, Court. My
oh.
mama been telling
She
Leticia she was
did.
gonna be a talk show host since we were kids.
And I was
Really?
Because
like,
we would stay up all
no.
night talking. She'd be like, Leticia's gonna be a talk show
She
host.
did. That's
Since we were
little.
children.
She did. She was like, "You gonna be a talk show." So I was like,
She
"No,
was like,
I'm
"No,
not.
I'm
I don't
not.
like
I'm shy.
talking
I don't
like
wanna-"
that."
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you all. I know that both of you guys have a strong will and strong opinion. So this is a great marriage for you all to talk about, you know, all the things that
Only
are
benefit of
important.
marriage.
And,
Only benefit of marriage.
it's business.
Don't listen. We're not listening to Abasi anymore.
Abasi,
Turn his
your
mic off.
unpopular opinions.
Cut his mic.
Picking you out with
Engineer,
this Lakers
this
jersey on and your afro.
Hey.
All of y'all gotta go.
Hey, and the last thing before we leave, ladies, keep that coochie ball, but not in the wintertime.
What? What does that have to
That boy
do with the
preaching.
price of
In
cheese?
China.
That's all I gotta say.
but not in a
Okay.
winter.
And that note,
Little
we
insulation.
see y'all next week.
Well, on that note, we out.
Here's to 50 more episodes.
There we go.
Yes, that is hilarious.
Appreciate it, bro. Absolutely.